hard to cry when you were gone, but the feeling's overwhelming. It's much too strong. Can I lay by your side next to you?
Hello, it's Mikey Mouse, and this is mini video 12. I'm calling this Moving Forward. So I decided to make this video here because you know, I've encountered some change here in the past couple days, and I'm trying to, you know, move forward with my life, and got a little jazz music in the back here. I'm turning into my father. Jazz music. You know, basically, I wanted to put this on video because I think it gives me some closure, and I always feel better when I film myself, and I feel like it's a liberating thing, very liberating. And the funny thing is about film is you can look back 10 years and, you know, it captures a moment. It captures a defining moment right now. That's why I love it so much. But anyway, you know, I was basically obsessed with this girl, Sarah, and I met Sarah actually in an acting school. Red wine, good for the body. I met Sarah at this acting school, and I liked her a lot. I saw myself within this girl. From the moment I looked at that girl, I was like, wow, she's a beautiful, beautiful girl. And I saw myself in her. And then she introduced me to this Herbalife thing, and, you know, I started to like her a lot. It's unfortunate because I think we could have been really great friends, and it could have evolved into more. And, you know, she took another road, and I gotta respect her for that. I'm not gonna say anything bad about her because that's her thing, and people, they gotta live their own lives, and I get that, I understand that. And I gotta live my life, and I gotta decide, alright, you know, what now? If she doesn't want to be my friend, then I gotta move forward. I gotta take the necessary steps. I'm not gonna keep bothering her. She's got a boyfriend now. I gotta kind of let it go and move forward myself. Very important, because I feel like I'm not getting anywhere. I feel like I'm almost stuck in 2012. That's how I feel. So, and then I go out, and I'm driving my car on the highway, and I'll see all these girls driving their cars. And I'm like, okay, there's a lot of girls here. This is Los Angeles. This is not Middletown, New York. I'm in a big city. So I forget where I am sometimes. Because I'm 29 years old, but I'm still very young on the inside, and I forget. So, anyway, so I think I basically sent Sarah a text message yesterday saying, hey, listen, I'm gonna respect you guys. Her boyfriend's name is Reese, so I said, you know what? And he seems like a really cool guy. He seems like a very nice guy. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna leave you guys alone, and I'm gonna back off, and I'm gonna continue my life, and you know, you're gonna live your life, and you're gonna do your thing, and that's it. That's it. Done. My father told me something. It was a little more, you know. He says, Mike, you know, if they're not, you know, if a person doesn't want to be your friend, they're not texting you back, then fuck them. Fuck them. Delete them off your phone and move on with your life. Pretty simple. Simple, right? But it's much harder and much more complicated. It goes much more in depth. I lost my mother when I was 17 years old. And maybe that's why I'm having such a really hard time letting go and moving forward. And I told Sarah that yesterday in the text message, and I'm pretty sure she read it. Pretty sure. And then so that was a big thing. I'm gonna try to let it go and move forward. And then there was this other woman, in Texas. She's married, she has a son, and she came over here and stayed with me for a couple nights. She's an actress. And you know, she's into real estate. She makes, you know, she comes out here to LA, And when I was in the city, I was talking to her, and then she stayed with me for a few nights, and it was a very awkward situation because she's a married lady. And I got really mad at her, you know, for personal things I'm not going to get into, obviously, because it's not, you know, made to be in this video. And then I drove her back to the airport. You know, we walked around Beverly Hills. We had a nice fun few days. This was back in December. And ironically, this girl, her name is Yenis, she pushed me, literally pushed me to go to the Playhouse West, the acting school that I've been up studying for the past 4 months. She says, Mike, I know about this school in North Hollywood. I'm like, okay. I'm like, yeah, I want to go audit this class. And I said, great. Where, you know, what's the address? Because I have a GPS in my little car. So I'm writing down the address, and I'm like, wait a minute, this address, Lancashire Boulevard, this looks very familiar. I knew, you know, because I was planning on going to the Playhouse West for many, many years. Well, not many years, but I was planning on going there for a while. I procrastinate like my dad. And so at any rate, so we audited this class, me and her, and it's funny because I lost my friendship with this other girl, Yenis, and it got me into this school, this Playhouse West. Maybe one of the best things I could have done for myself. It's almost been a year since I've been back in LA. So I decided to move on from that girl. I let Sarah go, and I'm deciding to move on from this Yenis girl. I sent Yenis a message today saying, hey, you know, you're married, you got a son, you know, and you gotta do your thing. So I let go of 2 beautiful girls in literally 24 hours, in 2 days. Something I thought I couldn't do. Nah, I might see Sarah again. I might go see her at a Herbalife event, or I might go visit her down at the nutrition club down in South Bay. Great nutrition club. I used to take classes there all the time, and I might take a class, who knows. But the texting, the calling, the tagging her on Facebook, that's all going to stop. I'm determined to move forward, and I'm going to, you know, move forward from this married woman as well. I think change is important. I think it's a very important thing in life. My grandmother, my mother's mother, who actually left me some inheritance money, the reason why I have this car out here, she had a lot of trouble moving forward. She had trouble with change. I remember one conversation we had, actually, she told me change is hard. It's really hard, Mike. You get used to doing things, and, you know, we all get into routines, and I think it's just a part of life. Very difficult. You know, whether it's a shirt or whether it's a car you don't want to get rid of, or it seems to be difficult. I don't know what it is about human nature. I mean, my father and my sister both have undergraduate degrees in psychology. Me and my brother, we didn't take the psychology road. But there's definitely something within the human body that rejects change, that says, oh, I don't want to do this. Or, you know, we're in a grocery store and we're going to go buy the same thing because we don't want to try something new. We're afraid to try that cold cereal. We're afraid to buy the organic chicken. So I think change is something that we have to adapt to. We have to get used to doing. You know, like exercising in the gym, trying new machines, or it could, you know, with anything. So, at any rate, I'm very excited to move forward. I think it's for the best. If anybody's out there struggling, I think change is good. It's a part of life. I ultimately believe that if I don't move forward right now, then I won't be seeing what God has in store. Maybe God has something great in store. You know, maybe he's got that perfect girl set up for me, and if I don't move past this whole Sarah obsession or that married lady who I shouldn't even whatever, then maybe I won't meet that next person, you know? So that's how I feel. That's how I ultimately feel. Like, all right, maybe God has things lined up that our lives are almost predestined, that we're supposed to get to, you know, each point in our lives. So, at any rate, I'm cooking a little chicken over here, so I'm gonna make this video short. Mile 16 I'm gonna be working on. I'm gonna go up to Runyon Mountain, and I'm gonna have my friend Jose film me. We're gonna start in this studio, and we're gonna go all the way up to Runyon Canyon. So that's gonna be my next video. But this is a short little one, mini video 12. I hope everybody got the concept of this change thing. I'm gonna try to move forward, and again, I think it's just a healthy part of life. So that's it. We are in it's about midway through April 2015. Again, I'm having a great time. The Playhouse West is up in North Hollywood. It's a great acting school. Anybody who's looking to come to Los Angeles and study, I think it's a really cool place. I'm in a process now of trying to get myself an agent, a manager, trying to get some auditions. I'm part of a great union, the Screen Actors Guild. It's a very prestigious union. It's been around for many, many years. There's a lot of history to the Screen Actors Guild. And I'm proud to be part of that union. Anyway, this is Mikey Miles. I'm ending this video, mini video 12. Peace, till the next video.